Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to be trying to finish up my daughter's school year insert. If you are familiar, I have done a Heidi Swap storyline chapters insert for preschool, VPK, and now kindergarten. So we have 3 of them finished so far. Well, we're gonna have 3 of them. I did a catch-up video not too long ago to catch up on a few of the stories that I had here already. And then with my list, what we have left to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So another 6. I did 6 on that video. There's 6 left, and that should wrap it up. We're gonna talk about piano lessons, the need for a tutor, roller skating. I did put in here Home Depot workshop, her kindergarten recital, and then last day of school. So we have a story about class, you know, and everything that went into it. So I have prepped my story so far and prepped and even messing up a little bit, but we'll make it work. So this is the last one I did, was the currently page with her turning 6 and a little piece of artwork. So on this spread right here, because I also had already done this one about being very crafty, I wanted to round up the holiday season, and I did that, but I did it on the next page. Like, so I was probably prepping this one and printing the photos, printing it, and I was like, oh, let me just put it together real quick because, you know, I don't really need to explain what I did here. And then once it was all said and done, I like turned the page expecting to find this layout, and then that's when I realized, it was supposed to be here and not over here. But que sera, sera. We're gonna make it work by putting the story about Home Depot here, which is, in case you don't know what Home Depot, there's a free kid workshop that occurs the first Saturday every month. And actually it's okay, because in the end, this was like December 1st, 2nd, 3rd, whatever the first Saturday is, when I took her for her first one, and now we've gone every month since. So I already have everything mostly printed. Here's the projects for the year. So this is what we're going to assemble. I already have the journaling. And then I printed out a little 2x2 of everything we've done through the school year. So I'll just do two 2-inch ones here. So that'll be the Home Depot story. Then we have this one. I think I'm gonna leave this like as so. Don't get me wrong. I hope to put like some sort of like little Christmas pattern paper or something, but I don't want to bust down my December daily stuff, so we'll leave it as such because I don't even have stamp sets going on for that. And then I cut this 2 papers to be this spread, and on this side we're going to talk about, oh yeah, I did have it, Valentine's Day, and I already have this ready to go right here. And then this side I just have journaling, and we're going to cut out some letters with the silhouette cameo that just says like piano lessons begin, because I actually don't really have a picture of her taking piano lessons. I mean, I have 1 or 2, but they're very busy and I just always print them in black and white. So I might add a photo, but that's where piano lessons is going to go. Then we're going to talk about the tutor on this page too. So similar, just cut out like we need a tutor, and then have all my journaling here. Then we're doing a page like the Christmas ones about her learning how to roller skate here. And so then it leaves us for the last ones, which, like I said, we were doing, what were we doing? Kindergarten recital, and then last day of school. So actually though, but I have 3 pages left. So last day of school, kindergarten recital. So really I have 1 missing story, and actually I already know what I'm going to do because I printed this picture twice. We're going to put Mother's Day in here. We're going to put Mother's Day because I printed this twice by accident. So we'll have that in there because it was a fun day anyway. And do some journaling. So I have journaling to print and the last 2 and more photos to print for here. So let's get constructing it all. That way this is all complete, because we're already in the middle of summer and I want to put this project to bed. So let's get started. Okay. Okay, so as you can see, I did a lot of the planning or the pre-planning to get this video done. You know, sometimes I have to do that. Sometimes whenever I'm in my craft room and I'm not necessarily like filming it or ready to film it because I need to have like more than one layout to do, the creative planning part. So printing out the pictures, you know, figuring out the layout for these ones, like cutting out the exact background paper and the size so that it'll just fit in the book already. And then I have like that little like We Are Memory Keepers cart, and that way I just get all my projects ready knowing that, okay, once I have like the last ones printed and the cards ready, like I'll be able to knock out, you know, the last 6 or so layouts in this project and, you know, sit down and film it, Ty. So that's what we are doing. And even for this one, like I had to, you know, I just searched the internet for the Home Depot Kid Workshop, and that's how I got the 4x6 on the left. And then the other picture actually is a picture of a picture. I wish it was like a screenshot or a download. But it's a picture on my phone that I took in the beginning of the year of the poster. And so that's all I just printed to have fond memories of this year. Because who knows, you know, next year she might not want to go anymore, but at least we did this whole year. Yeah. And so actually, this is what's so funny. When I do these things, so I filmed this, I think at the end of the video, you'll hear me mention that it was like June 15th. So it was like the day before, this was the day before, June 15th was the day before Father's Day. So I filmed it, right? And this is all the footage. And today is July 5th. And I'm doing the voiceover. No, today's the 6th actually. So go figure. Like this is how, you know, having a YouTube channel sometimes happens. Like my footage, I think I'm going to be able to edit it real quick, and it's been sitting on my phone only because obviously there's other videos that had to go up with some time constraints on my channel, and then I can get to my personal projects like this. Sometimes that happens. So you know, here I am trimming off the next page, which was more of like the one story is the Valentine's Day story, which once again, the planning of printing the 4x6 class photo, and I already did the journaling with the little flip up of her and all her Valentines that day. She gets a kick out of Valentine's Day. She always just says, it's like my name, but like my name. You know, Mom? And I'm just like, yes, Mama, I know very much that Valentine's Day is so similar to yours. So it was really cute because I definitely this year made her write out her classmates' names, and so she had to do it on her little Bluey card, and that's what I make mention that she chose Bluey for the Valentine's Day card, and we attached them to ring pops. I think that sort of information is kind of cute and nice to know, you know, what she's into, because obviously you let her pick out her Valentine's Day card. She could have gotten Paw Patrol or Peppa the Pig or Disney Princesses, but she saw the Bluey and she was like, Bluey, you know? These are the things that they're into. So similarly for the roller skating picture, I did kind of this photo collage. I get inspired by, what is the notebook on rings that people do? It's the spirally notebook, Mochi spiral notebook. Without having Mochi, I just kind of do similar layouts on the page, which works. And so that I just left room for the journaling. So then once I had those done, I definitely sat and did all the journaling. So we're going to do that on the MACO clear sticker paper, even though I think I mentioned on one of my last videos that MACO, or whatever it is, decided to like double their price on sticker paper. They're insane. And they want like $50 for a 50 sheet pack. No, we're not doing that. So I went back to buying the Avery one, which is what I started with, which is, I want to say it's 25 sheets and it's like $17 or something. Nice try, MACO, because I think I bought it for the 50 sheets, and it was, if I was paying $17 for the clear before, I think I paid $20, maybe $25. Like I was like maybe $25 I would have gone up to, but I wouldn't have paid $50 for no clear sticker paper. You are insane. So I got all that down, and then this is the next layout about her school recital or her class recital. It was the cutest thing. That, you know, all the kindergarten classes sang a few songs. They were remixes, and there was a lot of songs. I mean, they sung like 5 or 6 songs. So I was impressed that she knew all the words to all this and all the little hand motions and little dance moments. And it was just really sweet. They didn't do like a whole cap and gown moment at her elementary school, because obviously she just stays there, but I'm sure like the 5th graders get graduation when they go to middle school. But it was good, and me and Miguel attended. It's sometimes hard for him to attend since we work so much, but you know, we both showed, and I think that's all that's half of parenting, is showing up for your kiddos. And she just was so cute, adorable, and spent the rest of the day with us. So then we're going into her last day of school. So I just selected this kind of like watercolory background paper. Don't remember which brand it was. It maybe a Page Oven, maybe a Heidi Swap. But in order to include some more of her artwork, she does these gorgeous little girls. I've done this before, and actually I just did a layout too where she just drew me and her, and she cuts them out with these little triangle dresses, so that little spot where the head is like the most flimsy spot ever. But she cuts them out like this, and this is just adorable. So I wanted to keep her artwork, and I honestly just did another layout recently that I'm collaging her artwork that she cut out of me and her. So this is the last day of school. So the extra piece from that I cut out for this story I'm using on the top. So this layout is similar. Ooh, pardon me. This layout is similar to what I did last year for the last day of school, because all I do is just have a different alpha stamp. I believe that one is called Parker from L Studio. And stamping out last day of school. And then my summary there is just everything that we're so proud of for her. And so it was literally 2 pictures I took, because the last day of school with her and like that mascot at her school was taken when I picked her up from aftercare. So I was like standing in front of the mascot, and honestly I forgot to take the picture of last day of school with the sign in the morning before school. So this is right after I took her to aftercare. I think I just freshened up her braids on her pigtails, and you know, made her stand outside our door after the last day of school, because mommy forgot. And honestly, I forgot, and like I knew about it all week long, right? And I cut out the letters so that I spelled kindergarten correctly. If you remember the first day of school, I spelt it incorrectly. And I was on my mind all day, and honestly, I didn't do the cutout for everything until like right before I picked her up. I was like, oh snap, I forgot the last day of school sign. Totally dropped the ball on that one, ladies. But we got the photo at after school, and that's just fine. So I'm just using archival ink, and like I said, it was an alpha from L Studio, and that will wrap it up. And it's definitely a great project. I hope you thought that this video will be in a playlist that I have on my channel. So in case you're joining me here, do know that I have a playlist for every single insert, and there are album flip throughs at the end each time as well. And it's just a good way, I guess, for me to individualize stories that are just about her. I just kind of throw them in these school year albums, and they're just about her. So there are more stories in our family albums that obviously still involve her, but anything that's just definitely her, school, what she's into, her favorites, her currentlies, new activities, what she's learning, go into these little notebooks. These are the Heidi Swap chapters from the storyline chapters, and they've been great, and I've been doing this for 3 years now. Okay, my crafty friends, I think I have finished it up. I just have to do a few writing spots, but let's wrap up this video. So we did this one together with the Home Depot projects, and we're in June now, so she did already make the grill. So in July, in case you're watching this real time, it's like a little soccer game foosball table. So take your kids to Home Depot. It's super fun. This one was done previously. We have these two that were done previously too. I know that they're missing something here, but we will leave them blank for now. The pictures are done, the story is told, and we move on. I added stickles on some of the letters. This was probably done off camera because I did it just while, playing with Valentina and cut out letters with her helping me. So piano lessons, heavy journaling. We have this little spot about Valentine's Day this year. Tutor Neater. I was going to add more stickles on this one too, because I do have a few that would go with this cosmic-y blue purpley colors. But we'll let it rest, like I said, once again for now. So all my journaling on a big text box, learning how to roller skate, doing a similar layout. And I chose this paper because of all of the purpley blue colors in that, since I knew they would be like sharing a seam. Actually, this one doesn't talk about anything, but Mother's Day, this was an old collage I had that I already did for another layout, printed it twice, but put another piece of her artwork in here. Just cut it out so that it fit properly. this is the one where I'll go back. So we'll put her playlist now, which honestly, she's bringing back some old ones, like some Nicki Minaj Super Bass. She can listen to that song every day. So things like that I'll put on here. She, loves a Beyonce song and things like that. But she had a recital. It was good. I have a picture of her teacher, and then she stayed the rest of the day home with me. But the little blip I will put here is that we went shopping to Hobby Lobby because she wanted real flowers that don't die instead of like fresh flowers from Trader Joe's. It was just like the funniest little comment she made. So we went to Hobby Lobby later on that day too. And then another piece of her artwork, and then last day of school, just wrapping up kind of like everything she did this year, how proud we are, some of the sicknesses. She loves the magic of holidays. We need to practice more reading over the summer, and that she's just overall a really kind kid. She takes care of her dogs. We're almost potty trained, and that as long as she stays good, we will continue to spoil you. And then that'll finish it off. So we are all set, you guys. Another one is in the books. And so actually I had the other two in here ready to go. So that was like preschool and what we call VPK or volunteer kindergarten. But if I put this one in this one, it'll like really be an alligator mouth. So remember, I bought extra ones of these binders. So I bought extra ones, but I didn't get the like canvas ones because they were sold out when I was looking for it. And I just hear that this line is being discontinued. So this one will stay as so. And then I bought these watercolor ones that are still in the same like color family. That'll look good on the ledge. So we'll just have these, and actually I have the old spindles from this one. So let's just find the middle and put the dowel in, and put the dowel in. Okay, and then that way this one will probably hold grades kindergarten and first grade inside of that one. So we are all set. That's what it looks like on the album shelf. Really happy. I'm so excited that I got it done, honestly. I'm a completer. I don't like projects looming still. So school ended, what's today, like the 15th or something of June. So it took me 2 weeks after school ended to complete it, which is okay. I always give myself about a week, even like with December daily and stuff. So we have done it. We have all the stories told. I do have extra things that I need to put probably in like a memory, like file bin of her test scores and other projects that I want to keep. But that is not a creative project. I'm just something I have to do so I can wrap up kindergarten for us. Thank you so much for joining me. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. Give this video a thumbs up as always. And until next time, everyone, bye.